Hi everyone, I am just popping on to do a welcome video for anyone new or anyone old. I just wanted to welcome you to the team, to the opportunity, to the best business in the world. Literally cannot be more excited. I am 100% certain that with your efforts, if you want this and if you push for it, if you go for it, and I know myself as an upline to you, I have the passion and I dedicate my time enough that I promise you have all you need to succeed. You will also find so many other resources along the way, so many other people that inspire you. You will meet friends you never thought you would meet before. You will find confidence within yourself, passion you never knew you had before. The best is yet to come. So welcome to the team. I'm so stoked you're here, and let's get started. So I'm going to tell you about myself. My name is Katie. I have a husband who is a railroad conductor, and he works on call 24/7, so that's really sucky, just so you know. That means I don't really have a schedule at home. So I'm super lucky to work for myself and to have my own schedule and flexibility. It does kind of hinder when I can schedule things and make sure that I'm there, but I try my best to make it work as perfectly as possible. So the reason it's even an issue, because I don't think it would be an issue if it was just him and I. We do have a baby girl. Her name, well, she's not a baby anymore, sadly. Her name is Peckham. She turns 2 years old on Christmas Day, and she's absolutely the light of both of our lives, but definitely the fuel to my fire on making this business grow. And seriously, give props to her because she has helped me push this thing into full gear. I'm sure if you have children, you kind of understand that, right? So I started Senegence on October 4th, 2016, and I joined with the mindset that I would make a few $100s. Wasn't gonna go really anywhere, but I was, excited to try it. At the same time, I was really nervous about what other people would think of me, how other people would perceive this. I was totally anti multi-level marketing and direct sales. I thought it was so annoying, and I just judged it a lot, which I totally regret, because now I'm the biggest advocate of working for yourself. Direct sales makes incredible money, and I feel stupid for even thinking twice about it. I should have started this so long ago. Anyway, when I joined, it just clicked for me. I was obsessed with the product right away. I was so drawn in by how people were changing their lives and how easily friendships were made. It instantly instilled this new confidence within myself that I was hooked, and I was like, I want to really do this. I'm going full out. And I sat there and thought about, what is the difference between someone who makes it in something like this, and what is the difference between someone who, starts selling something on Facebook and then 3 months later you never hear about it again, and so everyone's like, oh, must have been a scheme, right? So I started thinking hard about that, and I realized pretty quickly the difference is the one person who makes it doesn't quit. So I've had that mindset since day one. I'm not gonna quit. I am just gonna keep going no matter what roller coaster ride I go on, no matter what hurdles I'm thrown. I am not giving up on this. I know it's something special. I know that it can change my life in so many ways, and so I just kept going, and it has totally paid off. After 5 months, so in March of 2017, I quit my full-time job. I was a marketing coordinator for a group of surgeons, and that was incredible to quit my job. This was like a career job. I made decent money. It helped support my family. It was money that we were used to, so I couldn't just up and quit it even when I had a baby. And I was able to quit. So incredible, life-changing experience to be able to be home with my daughter. It took 13 months to get there, but it was so worth it when I did, because not 13, 15, almost 16 months to get there. No, 15 months. Yeah, 15 months. So I feel like I did miss out too much on her. I wish I would have found something like this sooner. I wish I would have found Synergen sooner, because I honestly don't think there's anything better out there. I'll tell you why a little later, but that's part of how it's changed my life. It's part of the reason I work this full time. I'm super passionate about helping my downlines. It doesn't matter if you are on my first line, if you are a sideline of mine, or if you're on my 100th line. Like, if you need something from me, please let me know, because I want this for you. My passion has started to shift after I stayed home. After about a month of me staying home, I remember like feeling, oh my gosh, I have to have other people do this too. Like, so now that I'm home, obviously that's important to me and exciting, but my truest passion in this is showing other women what they can do, and so I'm here for you to help you get there. And your goals may be totally different, they may be exactly the same, anywhere in between. Whatever it is in your heart that you want out of this, like, that's what I want for you too. So let me tell you about, first of all, your upline. So you should be obviously added to this team page, which you have been if you've been tagged in this video, and you should also be added into your other uplines team pages as well. I can't say for certain where you fall on my downline, so I will tell you the uplines above myself so that you can know what other team pages you should be in. So besides myself, you should be in my uplines page. So my upline is Kirsty Smith. Currently, if you look in the back office and you are on my lines 1 through 4, you will see Kirsty Smith listed as your crown princess, and she's who signed me up. She's who got me to do it. I thank her every day. Like, oh my goodness, thank you, Kirsty, for doing this. Thank you for forcing me to do this. She really didn't force me, but she did have to follow up with me a lot. Her team page is Kirsty's Knockouts, and then her sponsor is Kimmy Monson. Kimmy is my upline. So I am Kimmy's second line. Kimmy has a huge team, has had giant success with the business. I think she's in like probably at least the top 15 distributors of the whole company, and hers is Stellar Beauties. She's awesome. The next one above Kimmy is Kimmy's sponsor, Sadie. Her name is Sadie Carter. She's like my Senna idol. Since day one, I started watching her videos and her training, and I was like, I'm going to do what she does. Like, anything she would say to do, I put it into action, and I give huge props to her because I truly believe that has helped benefit me in the biggest way. She's probably one of the like top 5, or is she top 2? I think she's number 2. I think she's second. Yeah, highest. Last year, distributors, so she had like I think it was $19 million team last year. And so it's just incredible that we're all under them. Her page is Sadie's Ladies, and then her upline is Chelsea Nielsen. So I'm Chelsea Nielsen's 4th line. Chelsea Nielsen is the highest ranked distributor in Synergence as of last year. Synergence is growing crazy. She might be beat out this year, but she's still doing incredible things, and I think she ended the year with a $21 million a year last year. She's incredible, and we're so lucky to have her like up on our upline somewhere. So her page is Chelsea's Lipstick Gurus, and between all of them, you have so many resources, so many people to find who you mesh with, what styles you like with trainings, sorry guys, Beckham, say hi, who to, watch for. Some people like one person or the other. You know, I like them all, but you have a huge group of incredible leaders above you that you have resources with. So in your team pages, in your team pages, this is called Working from Home with your 2-year-old. In your team pages, you will find different trainings, different posts, different updates, different, so many different things that these leaders will post, and they will help you along the way. Okay, so, sorry, kids crying over there. What was I going to say next? This is me, by the way, all the time. I'll just be real with you, okay? I'm going to stop trying to be perfect and fun. Okay, so you have your leaders, use those resources. Make sure that you're added to those pages. If you're not, let your upline know, or if your upline doesn't know about their pages, let me know. I'll get both of you in there, whatever. So, next thing I want to tell you about is the difference, or not the differences, the starting out points. What you need to do right as you first get started. Different steps to take, and then also I'm going to give you a few of my tips towards the end. Now I'll try to make it quick. But first of all, you need to know a few things. The first, most important thing is start wearing your stripes from day 1. So get your stripes on. These are conversation starters. They are, they help you wow people. You will notice that you sell more product or product to strangers. You'll start talking to people you would never talk to. They will get you out of your shell. So put your stripes on. It's just lips and stripes. Put them on every day and wear them with pride. So this is, you can also point out all your Senna sisters when you're at the store and you see someone else with some stripes on their hand. So make sure that you are doing this. Also, make sure that you schedule and throw a launch party. So your upline should help you with this, but what you need to do is, right as you get started, get everyone that you know together, host a little launch party where they try on colors. Your upline should have some testers that you can use. If they don't, and you're near me, you feel free to use mine. You want to get the excitement going around the people that know and love you, and that will help you really get your business launched. So people do lips and sips where they drink wine and test lipsticks. People do it all different ways. You can do like a bunko night. You can do, you know, an open house. You can do it more like sit down style and you pass everyone a different lipstick. So many ways to do it, and that is something that needs to be on your list. You should try to host a launch party within the first like 10 days of starting your business. So make sure that you are wearing your stripes. You throw a launch party. Make sure that you are setting up your social media if you are going to be selling from there. So if you're going to sell from Facebook, you might want to set up a group. I suggest a group over a page, but it's totally up to you. The thing is, I don't like to tell people which one to go about because everything works different for other people. And you're going to find your niche, and it could be Facebook, it could be Twitter, it could be Instagram, or maybe it's no social media at all. So, or maybe you just sell directly from your personal page. So keep that in mind, that you're gonna have to do some tweaking around to find that out, but the first step is getting started. So get those going and start seeing what works best for you. Another suggestion I have for you is never order under 300 PV, ever, if it's your first order of the month, especially. Your first 30 days, you get 40% off, you get 50% off 300 PV orders, and so you want to use that to your advantage. do not, and I'm not saying this to benefit myself, I am saying this to benefit you. Please know that like I can't rank any higher with more 300 PV orders. So this is literally not for me. It is for you. If you are ordering 200 PV at 30% off when you could have gotten $200 more worth of product for less money, because you would have gotten 300 PV at 50% off. Like, this is literally for you. Do not order if you're not getting the best discount possible. The same goes for you know, your entire SeneGence journey. When you're out of your fast start days or your jump start days and you need to, and you're placing a big order and it's this close to 750 PV and 750 PV gives you 50% off, sit there and think about it, figure it out. Am I gonna save money if I add more to my cart? Because that will flip the discount a little bit. And there's so many times where you will save money and get more products. So make sure you're looking at that before you're ordering. Make sure your downline has, or your upline has explained that to you. I always tell my girls, before you order, send me a screenshot. Tell me how much PV it is, because I can't handle the stress if you're losing money. So make sure that that's happening. What? Oh, her face right now. She's like, there is also something that you will hear in the SeneGence world a lot. It's called Wow Book Demo Direct. And that is huge for your business. You got to learn the lingo and you got to start doing it. Wowing, booking, demoing, and directing them where to go. So there will be more trainings on this, and I will make sure to link them below. But wowing is kind of like wearing your stripes. You're kind of showing them what you have to offer, and I promise you every woman is amazed about the lipstick. We're so lucky that we have this lipstick. It's our wow product, and trust me, we have so many more products that are just as amazing, but this one is so easy to wow with. We can show them, you know, look at this lipstick, they're amazed. Your next step is booking. Book them to do a party or to come over to try it on. You're gonna book that. Demo is the party or the demo, the makeover, and direct. You're gonna direct them to either sign up to get the discount for themselves, sign up to sell it to their friends and family, or direct them on how to order. So other than that, well, let's see more about getting started. The SeneGence Choice. This is a big deal. You want to make sure that you get into the habit of offering the SeneGence Choice every time you sell this product. So it doesn't have to be awkward, but I promise you it will make a big difference in your business. And if you don't start now, it's so hard to get it started. So what you want to, oh no, those are my labels. Don't do that. You need to go back with your daddy. Sorry, guys. So, SeneGence Choice is you're basically telling whoever's buying product from you, no matter what, no matter how, that they can also get this product at wholesale cost if they wanted to. This is my pitch. I always say, hey, I love being your lip sense girl. I'm so happy that you chose me. And I just have to let you know, you can also get the discount I get on this product. You can choose to use the discount for yourself. You could choose to sell it to friends and family. Whatever you choose to do, I just wanted you to know that it's always an option for you. It's $55. It's an annual fee. It lasts a whole year. There's no auto ships, no minimums. And if you wanted to do that, you can get 20 to 50% off and get the price that us distributors get. A lot of people say no, that's okay, get in the habit. I promise it's planting seeds. More people will come around than you can imagine. Never be scared to lose a distributor. As a recruit, in the long run, it's so much less work to have downline than to be packaging and shipping orders all the time, and you're making more residual money. You're making money when you're on vacation. You're making money when you're sleeping. So keep that in mind. Now, if you have no plans on ever recruiting and that's not something you want to do, you just want to sell the product, you don't want to make like so much money your head could explode, that's okay too. Just keep in mind that we all have different goals, and you know, if recruiting or leading a team isn't for you, that's totally fine. My other getting started notes for you are: download Square. It's an app to process payments. I will link a training for Square for you in the description of this. Your upline should have a link for Square, so ask them for it. If they don't, come to me. I'll make sure that you get one. I love Square. I think it's the best way to take payment. It's the most professional. It's the most organized. You can go all out with it if you wanted to. My suggestion is not to use something that dumbs it down a little bit, like Venmo or PayPal is fine, but it just has a lot of fees. With Square, you can get all your processing for free, and in that training it talks how. But this helps create more of a business feel, which is another big reason I believe Senegence has been so easy for me, is because it feels like your own business, and it really is your own business, but carrying your stock, packaging and shipping your products how you want in your own type of marketing or branding, that is all part of how I believe it's been so easy to grow this business. You send that to another woman along with your professional looking invoice, instead of sending them to you know, a general website where they're really ordering through corporate and then getting a box packaged the same as everyone else who's ordered with nothing personable in it. So I do believe it's a key player in this, and that goes into my next point, which is ordering bubble mailers and business cards and different packaging material that you'll need. I will link some for you as well. But bubble mailers, organza bags, think of your brand, your team, or your branding, what you want it to be. Mine is Unicorns. My team name is Hustle Hood. Obviously, my business name is Hustle Glam. And so, you know, I have colorful stuff and gold stuff. Kind of goes with that. Everyone has something different, and I think that's awesome that we all get to be ourselves with it. So there's that. Another getting started is just start watching trainings. There's no way you're ever going to know everything before you start. There's so much to know. I learned something new today. I will probably learn something new tomorrow. But if you are just bettering yourself, go for it. Watch trainings on different team pages, and that will help get you there. Make it a goal for you to watch as many of those as you can, and stop worrying about being perfect. Just go for it. Nobody wants perfect, and the only way to really learn all of it that you want to learn is to just start doing it. So once you make that leap, you'll start to see the benefits, and you'll start to reap the rewards, and you'll learn so much, but you're not going to learn anything until you start going. Even if you hear it in a training, it's going to be one of those things that like flies by your head until it happens in real life, and then that's when you're going to know. So it's really a learn as you earn type of thing. Like, you're not going to know everything about the business until you start earning money and working it. So here are my tips for you. First of all, find your why. Figure out why you're doing this, and don't just have it be like to make $200 a month extra a month. Think about it deeper than that. Think, okay, why do I want to make $200 a month? Is it so that your husband doesn't have to work so much, or so that you can save for a vacation? Just really think about that. Sometimes it takes a lot of digging, but find that special number for you and then go deeper, and that why is something that will fuel you as long as you promise to find it and to keep it in your heart. I know for a fact that like wanting to be home with your baby so bad, like there was no stopping me. I worked full time. I didn't care. I was working on my lunch break. I was working once I put my baby to bed. And how worth it was it? Did I sacrifice sleep and social life and all this stuff? Yes, I did. I totally did. But it's way worth it now, because now I get to be with her all the time, and I make my own schedule, and I get to play makeup and hang out with you guys all day. Like, dream life. Okay, consistency is key. I've said this in the beginning. I told myself I wasn't going to stop, and I haven't. I won't. I never will. I promise you I'll be here till I'm 90. I promise you that if you are dedicated to this and you stay consistent, it will pay off. I know getting started is scary, and there will be times where you'll feel like you're not getting interaction or your sales are down, but if you push through those moments, you will notice that it all works out. There's no way you can fail if you keep going. So consistency is super important. Set goals for yourself. I set monthly goals. I have yearly goals, things I want to get done throughout the week, and those will help you really pinpoint what you need to do next. So setting goals is really important. Obviously, have confidence in yourself. If you have no confidence now, or not a lot of confidence, I promise you on anything that you will start to feel more confident as you start working this business. I have seen it in every single woman that I have signed up to start this business that have started their business. There are people who have signed up and didn't start, so I can't say I've seen it in them. But anyone who has signed up and started, it is a night and day difference in who they are and how they feel about themselves. So get started, feel that confidence, and feel that, because people are totally going to trust you if you have that energy about you. So that's super important. Don't worry about what anyone thinks of you. You're going to have thoughts run through your head if you're anything like me, worrying about what are they going to say about me doing this? Like, are they going to think this is stupid? Or, oh, I don't want to talk to this girl because she's really cool and she's going to think I'm an idiot. Guess what? They don't pay your bills. You do. Your why is way more important than their thoughts of you. And the truth is, they really don't care anyway. So stop worrying about that. Get confident and get going. All of this is so duplicatable. There's not one person who cannot do this. I promise you on anything. Anything I have done is 100% duplicatable. I do not have a huge following. I do not have all the answers. I wasn't great at makeup. I'm still not perfect, but I've gotten better. I knew nothing about sales. Nothing. Worst salesperson you have ever met. In fact, I almost got fired at Clearlink because I was so awful, and I was like trying to like trick someone to like order something. I was like, oh yeah, you can cancel. I don't know. So I almost got fired, but I didn't. It was my first warning. So know that I'm not a good salesperson. I have lots of fears. Well, I had lots of fears. I am not a makeup guru. I know nothing about skincare other than our products. I just have a passion and the willingness to keep going and determination. And so that's what will get you there. End of story. And be enthusiastic. Another tip is attend corporate events. Seriously, you have to. If I didn't attend a corporate event, I would be gone. I would have given up. You will notice such a hype in your business, in your self-esteem, in your confidence, in how you feel about this, in your positivity, and every single thing that is important for this business. You will notice a skyrocket amount in all of them if you attend a corporate event. Go to trainings. There's a bunch of them that happen in Utah throughout the year if you're through there. If you're in a different state, look in the back office and see which one's coming near you. Seminar is in April every year. Get to that. Pit Stop is in January and July. Get to those. I promise you they will change your business for you, and you will notice how important they are once you see, but you won't ever know. I only went for the fun at first. Like I was like, yeah, this sounds fun. I like kind of need a mom break, want to hang out with the girls. And then I went, I was like, oh yeah, that's important. Like they kick it into high gear for you. So the last thing I have to say to you is find your hard. What is hard for you, that is what's gonna stop you. And my hard has changed so many times throughout this journey. Well, I feel like it's changed about 3 times. So my first hard, something that was really hard for me to do, was to go live. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna post some graphics. Like I can't go live. I can't talk to other people. I'm so worried. What am I gonna say? How am I gonna mess up? Am I gonna look ugly? Am I gonna have something in my teeth? I was worried about it because, like I said, I used to really care what people thought. I finally faced my fear on that. That was super hard for me. I started doing them and my business started growing. Like, yeah, it's growing, woo. Okay, cool. So there's a problem though, like that gets easy and eventually you've tapped out of your market in the people who watch your live videos. So what did I have to do? And I realized I needed to find my heart again and do it. And the next one was booking demos, which I've done as makeovers, one-on-one demos, literally making over someone's whole face, which was so scary for me because I'm really worried about what the outcome will be. Makeup on yourself is one thing, makeup on someone else is different. And I realized, wow, that's fun. I like doing it. She felt beautiful. She loved the product. She signed up. She bought a bunch. And that was my next fear that I faced that helped me. The last one is literally reaching out to people about the opportunity. In the past, I had worried so much about that and I never reached out to anyone. I just let them come to me, and cool, that got me to where I was at the time, which was great, and I couldn't complain. But I knew I wanted to grow it bigger, and I knew that the number one thing that terrified me the most was reaching out to people. So I've started doing that, and outcome has been incredible. And I'm sure that I'll find more hard things to face in the future. So believe in yourself, because I believe in you. I know that if you have the determination to do this, it will happen for you. Know that everything you watch, you learn, you hear is so duplicatable. While you're learning these new things, remember how your future downlines will feel as well, and make sure that you are onboarding them so that you can grow a huge empire where everyone follows the steps of, you know, you welcome your downlines and you make sure they know about their launch party and see what they need there and send them the Square link and tell them how consistency has helped you and make sure you know their why. There's so much about this that's duplicatable. Anyone can do this. You just have to want it and you have to go for it. I'm so excited that you're all here. I'm sure I missed 5 million things, but I am also sure I'll train on them in this group at some point. I love training. I love telling you guys how I feel about this. So if you need anything, message me. I'm there for you, and I'm so excited to see how this seminar year ends out. We are so close to hitting $1 million, and I know that it's going to happen in the near future. Couldn't thank all of you enough for being part of this, for changing my life, and I hope that we get to meet in real life soon, if I haven't already met you. If I tagged you in this, I probably met you, and I already love you. Bye.